Hello friends, so today we're going to do a fun little snowman on one of these mini cutting boards from Hobby Lobby. I've seen several other crafters do it, so I thought I would do my take on it. And so I'm starting out by painting it white with just basic acrylic apple barrel paint. And I'm going to just paint the bottom part where the snowman will be, and as you can probably tell, the top part will be his hat. So I'm going to put a coat on, and I'm just using a foam dauber from Dollar Tree. And I'm going to give this a quick dry, and then I will put a second coat on. Give it good coverage and dry that as well. These are so cute and can be used for so many things. So I'm just using one of the larger craft sticks from Dollar Tree for the brim of the hat, and I'm using Waverly ink color chalk paint, and I'm painting both the stick and then the top of the cutting board. So I'm just kind of drawing a slant line because I'm going to have his hat slanted on him. Just doing the front and the back, even though most likely the back won't show. I want it to look really nice all the way around. This could be hung on a tree as an ornament or hanging from a shelf, or it could be just a shelf sitter. Would be really cute on a tiered tray. Really cute to be given as a gift, neighbor gift, a coworker gift. Giving this a good dry as well, and I'll put another, not a full second coat, just there was a couple spots I missed. Now I'm just using this little sanding brick that I got at the Dollar Tree and giving it just a light sanding on both sides. And then I will sand the cutting board as well, the white and the black parts. Just lightly, nothing crazy, just roughing it up and distressing it a little bit, making them look a little weathered. So I'm just going to hot glue that on. And there is his hat. So cute. Then I got some of this pine tree garland on Amazon. All the items that I use, the links will be below the video, so be sure and check those out. So I'm just going to cut off a little piece with my wire cutters. And I was just kind of folding them and trying to play with it and decide how to put it on his hat. Just kind of folded it in a kind of an awareness bow shape, actually. Hot gluing that on, and then I have this Christmas pick with white and red berries on it that I got on at Hobby Lobby last year, in fact. So I'm just going to cut off 3 red berries and glue that on top of the green pick. I think that looks really cute on there. So now I have to try my luck with drawing his face. And so I'm just kind of practicing on there. But I had really too big of a brush. And it just made too big of a circle. And I couldn't get it really on there well. And then I also looked and it was almost in the center. So off camera, I took that off, repainted white over the top, and then with a pencil kind of drew some light circles, ovals. And now I'm using a little bit littler paintbrush, which worked a little bit better. This was still tough for me. I'm not very good at this kind of painting. And again, I didn't have the right kind of brush either. So if I do much more of this, I'm going to have to invest just in a little thin line brush. But I managed to get it okay. Managed to get those 2 eyes on there. So I let those dry. Now I'm just using this light pink apple barrel and just the smaller dauber brush from the Dollar Tree. Just getting the full circle amount on there. And then I'll dab it on my paper towel. So there's just a tiny bit on my round brush, and I just kind of make a circle and just kind of swoosh it around to make his rosy cheeks. And I actually really like how those turned out. I thought it was cute. Now I'm just using my stylus from the Dollar Tree and just gonna make some black dots to make a smiley face, or smile. And they actually weren't big enough, so I just eventually go over them a little more. Finally get them the size I want, but that's later on in my project. I'm just drawing a little line on there for his eyebrows. Trying to get them both even. Again, I'm not very good at that. And I'm putting a couple white dots in each of his eyes. Now I'm just taking a piece of cardboard, and I'm going to make a triangle, the shape of his carrot nose, for his carrot nose. And I am coloring it in the color Pueblo by Folk Art Paint. Got it at Hobby Lobby. Just using a little makeup sponge to get that on there. And this just really finishes his face off for me. Just gonna give it a quick dry, and then I'll glue it in the middle. So cute. Okay, and then I just have this strip of fabric that I tore a strip off, and I'm just gonna make him a little scarf. So I was just determining how I wanted it to hang and also the length I needed. I'm going to attach that end and kind of make sure that other piece hangs down. Then I've got some rusty stars that I'm going to put on right in the center of his, where the two strands hang down. But first I decided I needed something behind it, so I just got a little piece of thin twine and wrapped it around my fingers a few times and made a few loops to put behind the rusty star. And I don't know if it needed this or not, but I kind of liked the looks of it, so we went with it. Just had to be careful not to burn my fingers too much. Now a little dab of glue for the star, and just hold that on there. Just had to trim those up a little bit more, and then just kind of fray the ends. I love how he turned out, and last but not least, I put the little kind of like a faux leather cord back in to hang it with. And that is it for this project. I love how he turned out. I hope this inspires you to make something similar. And thank you for watching. I appreciate the support. Please like and subscribe, and you have a whimsical day. Thank you so much.